What's up, friends, foes, subbies? Today is Tuesday. Bad Girls Club ATL, shouty. And that's not how they say it, shouty. But anyway, this is the third episode of season 10's Bad Girls Club. And I'll just try to jump right into it because I have a very bad headache. Very, very bad headache. That's why I have the lights off right now. Okay. So again, I have to have notes because my memory gets so shot after I see certain clips, and even when I do these reviews, I be leaving a lot of stuff out. And this is after watching the video and rewatching the episode is when I realize I be leaving out really, really key parts. But for the most part, I think that I'm on point. Okay. All right. So the episode starts off with Valentina packing all of Janae's stuff into cheap ass plastic garbage bags, and Janae is just really calm, following behind her, saying, I would never do this to y'all, like I would never touch y'all shit. And you know, it's like Janae just gave up. She was like, fuck this whole Bad Girls Club shit. I'm done. You clearly could tell she was done. So she basically, hopefully I don't start with the whole basically again, because this episode was really good. So anyway, she kind of just looked really, really sad, and I really felt bad for her. So she decides to just walk outside and sit on the steps. And the girls were in the kitchen mixing up some kind of concoction with, I think, lasagna, milk, cookies, chocolate, all types of shit. They mixed that all up in a bowl and they just poured it on her. And she didn't do anything. She just sat there. And yeah, so what kind of got to me was the fact that her roommate, Paula, was in the cut grinning and shit. Like she's grinning, and so was Shannon. And I just thought that was really fucked up. Um, so Alicia decides to go out on the lawn talking about yard sale and starts emptying Janae's shit on the floor. And I guess that was a trigger. And Janae just I don't know what she thought she was doing, but she just went straight up to damn, my head hurts, to Alicia and started to fight Alicia. My bad, y'all. It's like the type of headache where your eyeball hurts, you know what I'm saying? And Alicia just flings her back and forth, and I felt so bad for her ass. Um, and tell me why Valencia wants to act like she's coming in to stop the fight, but she's getting her licks in too. I seen that. I just decided to look again, and that bitch was hitting Janae. So they was basically jumping Janae, which is really fucked up because y'all bitches are both bigger than her, especially Alicia's fat ass. And yeah, I'm gonna say that she's not really fat, but the fact that she's much bigger than Janae, she should have never even went there. You know what I'm saying? Fling the girl off of you and just leave it at that, but don't just. They was really rocking the shit out of that bitch. I felt so bad for her. Um, yes, no. Um, yeah, and Nikki, right? Nikki was like, yo, leave her alone. Like, y'all bigger than her. Like, Nikki, I respected her for that because, you know, she was the only one that wasn't, like, a bully. Now, all of a sudden, the new besties, Alicia and Valencia, decide that they're going to go out to eat. And they go out and they're talking shit about Nikki because Nikki was being, like, the reasonable one. I don't get that, but I don't understand why y'all would hate on somebody just because they said you're a bully. But yeah, they talking shit about Nikki. Then we go to Stephanie's little slutty ass. Hey, loser. I guess that's a term of endearment to whoever she fucks with. But yeah, she calls Andre, the light skinned boy, and basically she asked him to come over. Now, to Paula. Paula is talking shit about Shannon to Alicia. These bitches are just so fake. It's like a circle. They all gang up on each other, talk shit about each other, and then they switch it up. I don't. This is why I can't fuck with bitches. I don't fuck with bitches. I have female friends, not bitches. Um. All right. So Andre arrives, and this little bitch opens the door with her little soggy cheeks, all bruised up. And you know, they stop in the kitchen real quick and they're making fun of a picture that I guess he bought to show off, and he looks really funny because his hair was red. I don't know if that was a wig or whatnot, but yeah, next minute they're in the bedroom, and guess what they end up doing? Yeah, nasty ass broad. Like, already fucking him. I pray to God that they used a condom. With all them bruises on her body, she looked like a type that just doesn't give a fuck. She probably fucked him raw anyway. Yeah, alright. All of a sudden, Shannon and Alicia are sitting outside at the breakfast table. This is after Andre leaves his little slut. Um, and Shannon is kissing ass, and she wants to be friends with Alicia again. And she moves her ass over to Alicia, and they're sitting next to each other, smoking cigarettes. And yeah, end scene. Now, Paula and Steph are in the bed talking about how much Steph is nasty. Like, basically, Steph is just telling Paula all her nasty stories, how she just fucks mad bitches and she stops talking to them. She just sounds like a nasty ass dude that just, she sounds like a male whore. Yeah, so yeah. And as these bitches are sitting there talking, it's morning time, right? Full face of makeup. I'm telling you, blush all up in here, lips all red, eyebrows all, everything. Like, I don't understand. Did y'all wake up and put the makeup on to go back into the bed? Because Stephanie, you was just fucking, and it looks like that lipstick was tattooed on your lips. I don't know. But yeah, that's besides the point. I just thought they looked like clowns. I don't know who taught them how to put on makeup. They need to come on YouTube and look up some tutorials. Okay, my head is really killing me. Alright, now Alicia calls her brother, I think it's her brother, and she's talking a bunch of shit. Talking about how I'm a bad bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. I got Janae sent home and da 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 da, whatever. Just acting like she's real gully, and she's really not. Okay, now this was the funniest thing I ever heard. Nikki, I will poke your titty with a hot comb. I guess that's her way of scaring somebody, but yeah, she's just basically talking about how if a bitch fucks with her, she'll poke him in the titty with a hot comb. Yeah. Mm, yeah. She was talking about Shannon when she said that whole hot comb titty joint. Now, Shannon gets on the phone with Mr. Yes, who she calls Mr. Yes, that takes care of her. And she's basically, yes, I said basically, plotting and planning on her being fake. I guess she's looking for a Grammy. Uh, so she's talking to Mr. Yes about how she's gonna, you know, be fake with the girls just so she could get where she could get and do what she can do. And she's just, you know, doing like a regular bitch does. Act like they're your friend when they're really not, just to get what they can out of you. So yeah. So Mr. Yes sends her over some chocolate covered bananas and strawberries, bleh, whatever. The banana part, bleh. And Shannon goes up to the girls and she's like, "Hey girls, um, I got me some strawberries and bananas and da da da. Y'all want some?" And she's just acting like these chocolate covered fruits are like covered in gold or something. I don't know. So I guess now these girls are gonna be her friends because of the fruit, right? Oh no, I'm not trying to be sexy. This joint just popping off. But clearly Shannon thinks that these fruits are worth getting some head and some pussy because she clearly said, "Let me be correct. Uh, this calls for some doggy style and some head. For some chocolate covered strawberries, bitch." I wonder what she'd do for a cookie. Now, alright, so Nikki's on the phone with her mom and she's complaining. Yeah, you know. Paula looks like a clam. The girls are getting ready to go out, and Paula looks like a straight clown. I hope she watches herself on television. Uh, she's not cute. Alright, so the girls getting ready to go out, and I seen Alicia's outfit. She had on some Aztec type print tights on and some sneakers, and she looked a hot freaking mess. I don't know what club she went to, whether it was 18 and over, but come on, bitch. Really though? You can go in there with a pair of, and I forgot the name of them damn sneakers. I was gonna say J's, but they weren't. I'd rather go to the club with some J's on. But yeah, so they're just, popping their ass and doing all this stuff, and tell me why. All of a sudden, some black dude by the name of Devin walks up to Stephanie, the little slut bucket, and he tells Stephanie, "Hey, you know my boy, Andre? My boy Andre, he was on Love Games." Yeah, I guess this boy Devin, Andre's so-called friend, decides that he wants, like, not even a minute of fame, because his airtime didn't even last a minute. He played his boy, put him out on Jump Street, told this chick that he was on another show, and basically he was showing off that he got into the Bad Girls Club house. So now Stephanie's pissed off. Stephanie goes outside to call Andre, and she curses Andre out and tells Andre she don't ever want to talk to him again. And Andre's on the phone like, "Why are you talking to me like this? Talk to me like I'm a man," or I don't know what. My head is hurting. And yeah, so she hangs up the phone on him because she's just that pissed. And Devin gets another shine again, like probably 2 seconds at this point, and Stephanie's like, "I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian." Well, you fucking lesbian. Lesbian don't fuck men. Okay? Just say you're bi. Don't say you're a lesbian, because that don't make you making other lesbians look bad. You should not do that, bitch. I don't think they like real dick. They probably just like the plastic. But let me stop, okay? Um, Now they're back at the crib, and Paula and her eyebrows they see a bug and they're like freaking out. Did I say Paula and her eyebrows? Yeah. Her eyebrows are a character in themselves. If you ladies have not already noticed, her eyebrows are about this thick. Um, yeah, so her and Nikki are just spraying around and screaming and ah! And then they kill the bug. End scene. Okay, so Andre, Mr. Love Games, decides to call Stephanie and they're having a conversation. He's like, hey, baby. And she's acting like she didn't just flip out on him the night before. And she was talking pretty calm. And yeah. So now, yeah, he was spitting a whackness like Bay. Bay, like, I can't stand whack ass niggas. But yeah. So now the girls end up going to the nail salon. And correct me if I'm wrong, please. But this was obviously the same nail salon that they went to in the first episode. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but Nikki looked like she had on the same shit that she had on in the first episode when they went to get their nails done, and so does Alicia. And I'm like, hold up, this looks all too familiar. And Nikki's sitting there, she's eating. Now she's not eating a pizza, she was eating something else. And I'm like, does this bitch have to eat every time she goes to the nail salon? Like, just get your fucking nails done. Why do you have to eat? Like, eat before or after? Like, why are you eating? Well, anyway, I kind of feel like it was probably an editing mistake. If I watch the first episode again, I'm going to see if these bitches were wearing the same exact outfits. But they do look like they were. Um, yeah, so as they're at the nail salon, Nikki wants to go out, and she's talking about where she wants to go. I guess she wants to pick out the club. And um, Valencia, oh, my head hurts. Valencia and Shannon and Alicia don't want to go out because I guess they were too drunk from the previous night. And Nikki's pissed off. They going back and forth. Blah, 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 blah. The bitches all talking shit about each other, especially talking about Nikki. And yeah. So they they get to the crib and Nikki apologizes for the way she acted at the nail salon. You know, she's like, I shouldn't have, gotten that upset about the whole situation. I apologize, blah, 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 blah. And as soon as Nikki walks out the room, Valencia starts talking shit. And in her little cubicle, when they do the little confessionals, right? Valencia's talking shit, and she just, I guess this bitch had so much balls to say that she was like the baddest bitch, like she's one to be feared, that she goes up into the confessional and she scoots up and she goes, remember what I did to the last bitch. Like, what did you do to the last bitch? You jumped her with another bitch, Alicia. You jumped that girl that was the weakest link out of the whole freaking Bad Girls clique. You jumped her. So what exactly did you do? You ain't shit. You ain't gully. You ain't gangsta. Whatever you want to portray yourself to be, Valencia, you are probably the next Janae in the crib. You the next Janae. Yeah, so now Valencia, Shannon, and Alicia are talking shit about Nikki, right? What's new? Um, Tell me why. All of a sudden, whack ass Dre decides to come over, and Stephanie obviously allows him to come. And he's just, trying to spit his little game and like, babe, I'm so sorry. Did y'all notice his whack ass apology? That's if you guys saw the episode. If not, I'm just giving you the review, the recap. This motherfucker was like, sorry, my head is hurting. You know how normally whenever a guy wants to apologize to his girl out in public, he'll scream out to the world, I'm sorry! I'm sorry and I love you! Please forgive me! Like, they're screaming, like, from the top of their lungs. This motherfucker Dre is in the backyard where the pool is at, and there's only one person in the pool, and I think it was Valencia's bitch ass. And he's like, I fucked up and I'm sorry. And they're like, say it a little louder. He's like, I fucked up and I'm sorry, babe. And the bitch forgave him. So now they're like, all chilling. They in the kitchen, I guess, or whatever. And next clip you see is Dre and Steph in the bed. And let me just give you a little reenactment, if I might. Dre is in the bed, and you see the covers like this, and then you see like this, and then you see Dre like this. Hold up. That These are some nasty ass motherfuckers, I tell you. Yeah, they was having sex, and I think she gave him it. Okay. Alright, guys, enough of that. Oh, then the next day, after, mm, damn, I'm sorry, y'all. I love this song. Okay, so now they're all alone. Yeah, so now they're all in the kitchen, they chilling or whatever. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm sorry if I am, if I'm skipping a part. But I think I'm on point with this. So Nikki's in the kitchen and she's asking Stephanie, what does pussy taste like? Does it taste like fish? How old are you, Nikki? Does pussy taste like fish? Well, if you're so curious, why don't you taste your own? All you gotta do is dip the finger down and, little sample. I mean, it's yours if you're so curious, but if anybody's pussy smells like fish, I don't think why are we even talking? Why am I talking about this? Yeah, Nikki asked the question, does what does pussy taste like? And, yeah. End conversation. Now, because the girls don't want to go out with Nikki, Paula and her eyebrows and Steph end up going out with her. Yeah, so those three go out and they having a blast. They, doing their thing while the besties stay at home. And you know who the besties are, right? Alicia, Shannon, and Valencia. Uh, so Nikki ends up being so wasted. She's so wasted that they're in a limo and she gotta pee, right? She wanna pee so bad. As soon as the limo pulls up to the crib, shorty runs out with her cock out. I don't know. It looked like she had on a bathing suit, top, and I don't know what she had on the bottom, but she ends up running through the crib, booty naked. I guess she left the top on and she went to go pee. When she was done peeing, she goes into the kitchen and she sees Shannon with her titties out. Now, according to what these girls say, Shannon's nipples are beyond big, like abnormally big, so she must have been startled, Nikki that is, because apparently she dropped her glass and it broke on the floor. She was startled. Big nipples do that to people sometimes. So yeah. Um. So now Valencia's yelling at Nikki because she dropped the cup, or was it? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They arguing. All of them arguing. Alicia arguing with Nikki. You're drunk. These bitches are just telling Nikki that she's drunk. Okay, yeah, she's drunk. You guys are always drunk. What's the big fucking deal? She dropped the shit. She was trying to pick it up, but y'all telling her she's too drunk to pick it up. Okay, fine. Now, the argument continues, and it's continuing, and it's just starting to get heated and heated and heated. So I just thought it was so funny when Nikki was doing her confessional, whatever, and she was like, Shannon and her cottage cheese needs to do squats. And I'm like, okay, I understand. Shannon has a little cheese going on in the lower region and stuff. But, Nikki, your body isn't popping either. You need to do some squats with her. Probably some cardio, some lipo. Why do bitches talk shit when they have no place? But anyway, yeah, so oh, I guess this is basically the end of the whole episode. The girls get into each other's faces. That's Nikki and Valencia. Now, episode ends with the bitches fighting. And I was so excited when I saw Valencia. She hit Nikki, right? She's hitting Nikki, right? Nikki's fucked up already. So you are ahead of the game because you're fighting somebody that's in a drunken state. Alright? Now, when I seen Nikki swerve the bitch, she swerved her real quick, right? She kind of lost her balance. And they doing their thing or whatever. I was so excited because the clip that they cut it off at looked like Nikki was getting her shit. She was getting it in. And I hope that the next episode proves that Nikki whooped Valencia's bitch ass because I can't stand Valencia and her ugly ass fucking whack ass weave. I can't stand it. I'd rather that half mullet that Nikki has with the dirty looking hair over Valencia's weave. That's just me. But y'all, I have a horrible headache. I hope you guys sat and enjoyed and watched this whole video in its entirety. I will see you on the next vid. I see some of my people are asking me to do more personal videos. You know what? That's more my cup of tea. So I'll probably be having some tea and some crumpets tomorrow. We'll see. Um, Fuck a crumpet. We gonna have some ice cream and some cookies. Alright? So I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. I need some Tylenol.